Hi there, welcome to Camping Secrets. I'm Marky Mark. Now, I have been addicted to watching YouTube videos of some of my favourite camping people, like Hayes Outdoors, Paul Messner, back in UK, Liam Brown. Those guys, I love watching their videos. They're going wild camping all the time, doing beautiful walks up in the Lake District, the Peak District. Great scenery, and it's just so relaxing. I'm watching it more than I watch TV. So I need to get into doing a bit of this myself. I've lost track of why I got into camping. We own a Mercedes Marco Polo camper van. We used to have a caravan, but in the old days, I used to do a bit of wild camping when I was younger. I missed that thrill of being out under canvas. So recently I got in touch with Winfield's Outdoors, a brilliant company, over 50 years old. They've got 200 staff and a load of stores around the Lake District and the north of England. And I asked them, look, I want to get back into wild camping. Could you recommend some gear? I'm on a budget. What can you let me have which will allow me to get into this for not too much money? And they've sent me some gear. And it's really kudos to them. Thank you, Winfields. Really appreciated. Thank you for supporting the channel in this way. And I'm just going to take you through the bits of gear that I've got. I didn't even realise it's literally bank holiday weekend. I didn't know it was a bank holiday Monday. So I called a friend of mine, and tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to go wild camping. We're going to do a walk along the Worcester Way in Worcestershire. And we're going to find a little spot and camp out overnight. There may be a few pubs en route, so there could be a few beers had, and I'll be taking my camera along and filming it. So let's talk through the gear I've got together from Winfields and see what you think about it. So first, let's start with the rucksack. This is the Regatta Blackfell 3. It's a 60 litre, expandable up to 70 litre rucksack. And I really like the look of it, actually. It retails for about £100 and really huge space at the top. And I really like the fact that you can unzip from the bottom as well, so you can access your gear from the top and the bottom. It's got a great air mesh system on the back, so padded, but also it's got like a mini frame that keeps it off your back when you put it on. There's room for a hydration system inside, and there's literally pockets everywhere. Pocket in the top, pocket in the sides. That will hold water quite easily on both sides. If you put it on, got great straps across the top, across the waist, and it's kept off your back with the frame here. And with that hydration system, you can get water coming through to here. Really good. And I like that the shoulder straps are adjustable. I've got quite a long body, and you can adjust with Velcro where the top straps come out. So it's highly configurable. You can get it sat on your hips here. Little pockets here on the side, really nice as well. So I'm looking forward to walking actually with this. I'm not worrying about weight. It's a one-nighter, probably a 10-mile walk. So this gear is not optimized for weight. It's just to get me out and about. So I've got a little Vango pillow here. This is the Deep Sleep Thermo. And you've got a little valve on the back. You can pump air in from a stuff sack kind of bag. You can blow in if you want, but that does put moisture inside and the risk of mold growing. But I'll probably just blow in anyway. But that's a really nice little lightweight pillow, essential for keeping your head elevated. In terms of sleeping bag, I've got the Mountain Hardware Thermic Laminar 30. That's around £100 as well. So I didn't get this from Winfields. I've had this a while myself. We use this in the camper van. So I'm going to take that along. It packs down reasonably small. It is a synthetic sleeping bag. So, you know, the size isn't the best. And yeah, it's going to take up quite a lot of room in that rucksack. But it's all I've got at the moment. So that's going in there with the pillow. I've got a sleeping mat. So this is the Zempire Monstalite, and that's got really good reviews, and this is about £89. So this is again in a compression sack. If you undo that, this is a big beast actually. It's about 2 meters, 5 centimeters long and 70 centimeters wide. You know, I'm 1.94 meters, so I need a long sleeping pad. I'll be doing full reviews of these after I've used them. This is just an initial show. So again, you've got that valve here. And what's good about this is the compression bag turns into basically you capture air, do it up, and then this has its own valve which goes there, and you can pump air from this into the Monstalite. And I've done it, it gives about 9 centimeters of cushioning. It's extremely comfortable, and in combination with that pillow, I think I won't have any problems sleeping. So that's the sleep sorted out. Then I've just, Winfield sent me the Jetboil Flash, and this is just brilliant. I've been playing with this morning. So you've got a little cup underneath. I think everybody knows these things. Got a stand for your butane. So it actually holds a 100-gram butane can in there. And that can basically stand on this stand. How do I do it again? Yeah. Tell I'm out of practice with this stuff. And then the stove itself screws onto that. I won't do it. And then the actual pot goes on the top. It's got its own piezo igniter. It burns so hard. I mean, it's boiling very, very quickly. If you just put a small amount of water in, it's boiling in under a minute. Absolutely crazy. So looking forward to that. So the Jetboil Flash retails for $89.99 at Winfield's. I think, you know, it's a bargain for that. It's just so well made. I love the material on the outside, so you can maybe even use this as a cup, you know, a mug for a cup of tea. And like I say, it boils so quickly. So I'm going to be interested in using that. Downside, it does take a bit of pack space up. You know, a little stove that would just fit directly on top of the gas canister might be better. Obviously for cutting down weight, but for a one-nighter, I think this is a great system. Now we're going to be sat outside our little tents for a while, and I've got this Andes chair, and it's not going to fold into my rucksack. I'm probably going to attach it with a carabiner or something to the outside, probably be swinging away. But I do like this thing because I do get a bit of back pain. If I'm sat on the floor having a drink, then my back starts aching, and sitting up in a tent as well. With this thing, you can sit directly on the floor, and these straps here hold your back. So when your legs are out front, it's literally holding my back up now. So this is a really cheap little thing. It's about £10 off Amazon, but I'm definitely taking that for the wild camp. And then I'm just getting other stuff together. I'm really excited about this. Some just energy bars, battery pack for my camera, just getting some lightweight plates together. That's the only frying pan I've got. That'll be in my rucksack. I'm definitely going to be cooking some sausages and having a sausage butty in the morning. Essential. And like I say, there are pubs en route, so we might do a bit of eating in some pubs. I've got a little flint here for creating sparks, and we might do a little fire. Yeah, haven't got the knack of this yet. Oh, that's it. Yeah, cool. Might do a bit of bushcraft. And then just a first aid kit, anti-backs, and wet wipes and plasters and first aid stuff. So So that's the main bit of gear to go in there. Obviously there's one thing missing, and that's the tent. Let's go outside. So like I say, I'm going on this wild camp with my friend Matt, and you'll meet him in the next video. So we're going to have a tent each. We're not going to risk going in a two-person tent together. He snores like a trooper. I'm pretty similar. So we need a little bit of distance between us. So I've got two tents to take. On one hand, I've got the Naturehike Star River 2. That's a two-person tent, pretty lightweight, about 1.6 kilograms. The tent I got from Winfields is the Vango Tay 200. And again, this is a two-person tent, and it's got a lot of room. This is a snip at 85 pounds. Cannot believe the quality on board here. You know, it's got a little porch. You can sit in this area. This can come down here to cover you from the rain. And then inside, there's a lot of room. There's a ground sheet underneath. And this has got 3,000 millimeters hydrostatic head. And it's been raining all night. We set it up yesterday, and the rain is just beading off. The same with the Star River. Obviously, this is lighter, but this is twice the price. It's about 160 pounds. I got that off Amazon. It comes from China. The Vango, yeah, it's heavier. It's about 3 kilograms in total. It's got a pole at the front and then 2 cross poles, and that's adding to the weight. But I think for a 10-mile walk and an overnighter, this will be great. So let's have a quick look around, and I'll be obviously giving a full review at a later date. So here's the Vango Tay 200. Yeah, it's probably too luxurious for a wild camping tent. I'm, as I say, 1 meter 94, and I can lie the full length. It's got ventilation here with a little stick for holding out that vent. Guy ropes. Strangely, there's not enough pegs that come with the Vango for the guy ropes as well. So you need some additional pegs, which luckily I've got. Then inside, let's have a look how much room we got. Like I say, it did rain all night. Oh, this is dry as a bone. Wow. Got a little pocket here for your goodies. Another pocket on this side. Some instructions. What else we got? Up the top, nice bit of light coming in. So it's got a mesh here all the way to the bathtub at the bottom. The bathtub's up about 15 centimeters there. Obviously, I can pretty much lie. Yeah, my head's just touching that way, but if I go diagonally, okay, you can see my terrible Crocs there. But yeah, this is a nice tent. I like the front zips, and I just love that little porch. Cool. Let's look at the Naturehike Star River. Like I said, this was bought off Amazon. It's not sold at Winfields, unlike the Vango. So you can undo the door, and then inside. What's great about this tent is it can be pitched fly first or inner first if you're using, well, again, this is really airy. It's got this vestibule on both sides, which I love. So you can sit inside, do your cooking here. You can tell the material is much thinner. This is still 20 denier, I think, but it's much thinner material, and that adds to that lightweightness of this tent. I love that you can exit both sides. So if you set it up and the wind's going one way, you can get out the other side, or see the sunset, sunrise from the same position, just getting out the other side. Yeah, great. This is an even longer tent actually. So I can lie out the full length here in the Star River. God, it's so airy, this one. and my head is fine here. Yeah, this is way brighter inside. The sun does come through. It's going to probably wake me up in the morning. It's not blackout at all, whereas the Tay 200, the Vango, was darker. There was only a small little sort of sunroof at the top. But this is nice. Wow. And like I say, 1.6 kilograms for this Star River 2. Ample room. Really, really good, and it was easy to put up. Okay. Unfortunately, getting out is a bit more of an art. So if you store your rucksack here and your shoes here, if it's been raining, you know, the water's dripping down here onto you, you've got to somehow get up. With my knees, that might be a problem, but let's give it a go. So I guess I'll just hand it and up. Oh my God, he's up. Well, it has been raining all night, so wish me luck for this wild camp tomorrow. Obviously the tents are wet at the moment and I want them dry for the walk. I don't want to pack them, so I'm going to pack them up now and then get them dried inside the house overnight, and then we'll head off to the Worcester Way tomorrow. Please join us for that walk, and please like and subscribe if this has been fun or interesting. We're going to be doing more wild camping, more product reviews, and just stay tuned. Hope you enjoy it. Bye for now.